So yeah, today we're going to be we're going to be reacting to the new 7-character world record set by fallenfor, who actually set the last world record that we reacted to as well. Last time I reacted to the Racing Plus world record, just to show you real quick on the leaderboard, although I'm pretty sure this is actually a new time. Will I do these eyes later? Maybe. But yeah, we reacted to Racing Plus, and I got a lot of feedback from you guys that you wanted to see the vanilla 7 characters. You know, the run the way I used to do it back in my speedrunning days. The new world record set by fallenfor actually beats the old one by over 6 minutes. An hour and 17 minutes is an absolutely nuts time. Just for reference, the goal is still the same as back in my days, right? Race the original 7 characters from the Flash Isaac game to the chest, right? This is what I did as well, but back in the afterbirth days, or the rebirth days actually. And just for reference, I have the old leaderboard here, which the world record is sitting at an hour 25. And my old record, which was also, this was a world record at some point, was an hour 37 minutes. So by now the world record is 20 minutes faster in the same category as it was back in my days. So yeah, that's it's nuts how much is improved. Obviously, part of that is also that there are some faster items now. Like an item that I didn't have access to back in the day is what's it called? Card reading. You know, the one that can theoretically take you to the boss fight instantly on every single floor. That's a thing that wasn't in the game back when I ran it. That being said, there's a good chance that there's much better tech back in my days. People are much better than I was back in the day running the game. And I think this should be a pretty great showcase of how good people are nowadays at this game. So let's hop into this. I hope this has sound. I didn't actually check the video ahead of time. If it doesn't have sound, I'm gonna have to do some manually myself. But yeah, let's get started and see what happens. This does not have sound. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Let's go. So right off the bat, he starts with friends on. This is kind of weird already. Oh wait, he has more. Right. He has. Oh, there's an item track. Okay. He has Maw of the Void right off the bat. That's why he started. Not because of the friend zone. Okay, obviously that's one of the strongest items in the game. It can't help but make my jokes about how the community was outraged. Ooh. How the community was outraged there. Hold up, I want to pause this real quick. How the community was outraged about Maw of the Void when Repentance came out, right? And everyone thought the item was ruined. Really interesting. I'm assuming, I'm not 100% sure what he was trying to do there. Like, obviously he's attempting to utilize the bomb here. The question is, he seems to walk under it. So my thought is he wants to try and get the Tinted Rock. But the Fool's Gold isn't terrible either. One of the biggest parts of Isaac speedrunning, of course, is to have that mapping on you. And money is a pretty good catalyst to try and get the mapping going. But yeah, tries to push the bomb. Actually takes damage in the process, which that's a bit risky because if he started at 1 heart there, it is Curse of the Unknown. He could have possibly died. But once again, takes his time, tries to get some resources, gets the money out of that thing, and an immediate damage up. Those golden chests are so much more valuable now than they were back in my day. Because as of Repentance, they massively improved that pool to mostly give you boss items, or to exclusively give you boss items. And those obviously are really good at helping you go faster. Utilizes that IV bag right off the bat. He peeped in the shop, but it went by so fast that I forgot what's there. But apparently something desirable, like a treasure map. And like I said, that's one of the biggest factors of having a good speedrun, is to find that mapping consistently. So you want to go out of your way on the early short floors to try and make that mapping happen. So we have access to the map now. We see we have 1.5 hearts. So honestly, with that Maw of the Void start, that's pretty safe. And I imagine between the map and Maw of the Void, we're gonna see a lot of floors that will just be consisting of running straight to the boss room. Obviously, if the shop is on the way like that, you can go for it. You can get that Tinted Rock too, to potentially get a small rock, or even some health to help you go faster. But for the most part, I would imagine we're going to see him run straight to the boss room. every single time now. This is also worth noting, I guess. Speedruns have traditionally been done on normal mode. And I mean, the simple reason is just that it's faster, right? Normal mode being way faster than hard mode, because the floors are smaller. You know, there's more hard drops, so there's less chance of you dying, stuff like that. Excuse me. And yeah, it's just way faster. So you do it right there, face tanking something. Remember, unlike deathless streaking, in speedruns, health is a resource, and you want to try to spend your health wisely in spots where you deem it necessary to try and go faster. And in that room in particular there, it was just much more convenient to tank a tier and do that. Okay. This is what every speedrunner loves, of course. The Curse of the Lost usually came in pairs for me. Yeah, I was notorious back in the day for those back-to-back Curses of the Lost on a good run. But at least it's an early floor, you know. Curse of the Lost takes away your mapping and it gives you a bigger floor, which kind of sucks. But as long as it's early on, it's not too bad. Do I think that buff to Satanic Bible makes it a top tier speedrunning start now? Oh, I love that room. That's such a great room to find in a deathless run, in a streak. But in speedrunning, of course, the only thing you see is like, oh, at least it's an empty room. Could I add the runner's name anywhere? This run is by fallenfor. All right, we're back here. I had to get another glass of water because otherwise I wasn't going to make it through this commentary. Yeah, this run has been asked by chat. Those of you watching on Twitch now can do !run in chat to get the link to the run. This is by a runner called fallenfor. If you're watching this on YouTube, this run is going to be linked in the video description as well. So feel free to go check out the original video on YouTube too. But back to the run at hand. That Maw of the Void is obviously putting in the most of work. I find this decision really interesting. You definitely can make a case here to try and get more money, you know, get to 15 cents before you continue running, because you still don't mind seeing stores in this situation, right? Because you could get more pieces of mapping, which would make it easier to read the map. You can still get the aforementioned, what's it called? Card reading, but I don't know, maybe he's just not banking on finding any more stores, which at least for this floor was correct. But yeah, this is smooth AF. It takes the experimental treatment. Hold on, what is that? Is this modded? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Wait. It gave him 5 stat ups. Isn't it supposed to give him 4? What happened to his HP? Oh, his HP went down too. Is there like a lucky penny or something? Oh, HP down. Yeah, it gave him HP down as well. Yeah, okay, I derped there. I thought. Okay. Yeah, no. We're good. Okay, he gets the thing and gets a pretty godly roll on the experimental treatment as well. Has to take a look at his map here to count rooms. This is where I say the compass could have been potentially really nice. But I mean, he didn't run into a store anyway on the earlier floor, so be it. So he determines that this is the path to the boss, which it is. It's actually 5 to the left from the starting room and 5 down, so he did have to make a guess there. But guesses correctly, beelines to mom, and I mean, honestly, this is going fantastically. He does take a few taps there and loses his bone heart, so he's down to his last 2 soul hearts here. But RNGesus shines upon him with a bunch of HP, and he doesn't even check the boss rush, which makes sense. You can make a case here, but in very few scenarios, the boss rush actually going to save you time over an Emperor card. You'd have to find like an undefined for that and then get extremely lucky. So definitely understandable that he wouldn't try and go for that. If you have another card like the Fool or the Moon or something like that, I think it's definitely way more worth it to try and check that boss rush, but not like this. Gets Mr. Fred. Pretty easy boss, of course, but also a bit notorious for wasting your time because he does stuff like that. But none of that is really a problem for that Maw of the Void. And gets a bit more damage to accompany that Maw of the Void. Oh man, look at these floors. Yeah, it's kind of difficult at first sight, at first glance, to see where you're supposed to go. I don't know, hard mode somehow results a lot more often in these very linear floors, where the path to the boss is usually just one straight line, and then you see exactly at first glance where you're supposed to go. Of course, the runs are still going to be much longer because it's hard mode and the floors are bigger, but yeah, Mom's Heart should go down with no problems here as well. Although you can see that the Maw of the Void damage is falling off a bit, but that combination of Maw of the Void and the map and that Emperor card is still going to make for a really fast run. We're at the 7:22 mark here. This should easily be a sub 10-minute run. I'm going to say this is going to come out at like 9:45. Has to do some room counting here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he actually has to go up. He notices it though. Okay, yeah. Upwards it's 7 rooms, downwards is 6 rooms, and the boss room is always the longest path from the starting room, so no Ouija board. Well, I mean, you could take the Ouija board, but your main source of damage output is the Maw of the Void here, right? So it's not as important. It's not as important to let's watch this again for a second, because this was really interesting. Immediately, or it pretty much stays close there on purpose so he does get tapped. That way he can get many more Maw of the Void procs in there after getting hit, right? And the Smart Fly activates. Champion Death is going to be a boss with a lot of HP, so it makes sense to activate the Smart Fly here, because you don't really worry about your HP situation anymore from here on out. I'm assuming, yeah, he's going to run straight into Isaac here as well to activate the Smart Fly. Then just take the fight from here. Try to incorporate that friend zone as much as you can, that other fly, to do a lot of damage. Get some bombs in. Yeah, he's just using all the resources that are available to him. Down to 2 hearts now, though. Does need to be careful. I wonder if he's going to take his time. 3 hearts. I wonder if he's going to take his time to try and open some chests. Or if he just go, yep. Alright. Is he going to take Scorpio? I don't really think... Oh, Blue Baby's only friend gives him Lord of the Flies. Which means the flies that are spawned by Blue Baby are going to be friendly as well. Alright. Yeah, that's some beautiful dodge work. Takes that last tap there. Ends the run at exactly 1 heart. Perfect health management. And then we move on to the Lost. Wait, the Lost? Really? Oh, okay. Oh, I just looked at okay, they just go for the 7 fastest characters now. Find set Instant Tech X. Yeah, it's gonna continue Cain, Eve, Isaac, and then Forgotten and Azazel. And he used... Oh, that's what he used the cursor for, to keep Blue Baby's only friend in place. Very interesting. Okay. So this category has changed a bit since I ran it 7 years ago. To be fair, it's a considerable amount of time. But apparently nowadays... Okay, doesn't get anything here from the store. Is he gonna buy the battery to reroll again? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, wow, that's even smarter! Whoa, that is so smart! Take Mama Mega or not? Oh, that's an interesting one. Do you keep the Eternal D6 or do you take Mama Mega? Oh, you just use it here. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so... It's interesting. It's an interesting approach. So instead of going for the OG7, which is what this category used to be, You now just go for the 7 fastest characters and somehow the Lost is in that? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see Judas. How is the Lost? Is the Lost in there because he has the Eternal D6 and that makes him on average faster than Judas? Or at least like gives you higher highs? I don't know. I mean, original Lost isn't that difficult with the Holy Mantle. You have a lot of room for error. Oh, nice use of the laser there to keep the bomb in place to blow up the stone chest. Okay, that's interesting though. I'm excited to see, especially how the endgame runs are going then. Forgotten and Azazel behind Isaac is a bit surprising to me personally. Oh, okay, that's clever. Nice, I like that. Eternal D6 Flight Spectral has so many advantages. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that lets you go pretty fast. Was for another secret room. Again, very important over the course of the speedrun to try and collect as many resources as you can. You want to hit those shops. You want to try and force that mapping. And especially a character that has the Eternal D6 is going to be pretty good at forcing that. Very nice. Doesn't take the time to blow up the Tinted Rock. Obviously, the only valuable thing he can get from that is the Small Rock. But the Small Rock is pretty good. So I would have definitely considered it. But hey, who am I to judge? No Guppy piece. We take Twisted Pair. Okay. I might have jumped on that Guppy hit to try and play it somewhat safe. But I guess it's the higher value play to try and find something that makes you go fast immediately. Guppy has become pretty rare as of Repentance. You can definitely not make Guppy as consistently as you used to back in my days, so that's probably a reasonable choice. It's probably a very reasonable choice. And look at that Twisted Pair. That's so much laser power. What an item. That is also... I was on the subject earlier of items that weren't a thing back when I played and speedran the game. And Twisted Pair is one of those as well. Like, that was not available back when I ran the game, so that's another one that's going to make the runs on average faster. Like, it introduces more RNG, of course, because the item pool is bigger, but it also introduces higher highs for the god runs, right? It's also only the second character, so yeah, he can afford to take the less than safe route, but I'm assuming he's gonna be taking the less than safe route over the course of the entire run. Nice bomb use. Oh, let's look at this again. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Just as he splits, he knows exactly when the guy is gonna split and places a bomb behind him to hit both of them at the same time. Amazing. Takes the perfection because that has insane synergies with the Lost, and you're not gonna lose it anyway. So that makes a lot of sense. Right now, I don't think we have anything that works with that perfection. But, I mean, what are the odds it's not going to happen? Waits for the bombs to explode. See, this is what I always do when people give me crap for it. To try and get the magic mushroom, like bombing for magic mushrooms. But you should wait. It's worth it. Like, from a speedrun perspective... Oh. Wait, you're not going to take the teleporter? Whoa, okay, that's really surprising to me. I would have jumped on that. The teleport is a legit speedrunning item. That is a very, very good speedrunning item. And I'm surprised we're not taking it with us here. As I was saying, you know, Isaac being a randomly generated game is all about trying to maximize your highs, right? To get a really fast run. So I mean, I would have been all over that teleporter, but it's also been 8 years since I speedran the game, so... We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, he might just be waiting to go back for it. Liberty Cap. Wait, is he actually gonna Liberty Wiggle? That would be surprising to me that people still do that. I would have figured that would be an outdated... Wait, no, wait. The Liberty Cap can't even give you the compass anymore as of Repentance, so that can't be the reason. So he just wants the... He just wants the effects. And he's... Okay, it seems like he is going to go back for that thing. Okay, so we are... Now, the question is he going to teleport immediately to try and get closer to the boss room, or is he going to walk back? That probably took longer than just walking through the door. I don't know if that's worth... Okay, look, for me personally, I would have jumped on that teleporter and just left the Eternity 6 behind. He wanted to play it safe, get another shot at re-rolling items. Totally fair, I understand it. And it's definitely a reasonable choice. But yeah, now we're gonna get some teleporter extravaganza in. We also picked up the conjoined now, did we? Yeah. Oh, nice. What a fast floor. Look at that. Nice. And notice how he, every time before he fires, he moves up slightly. So all his shots get nudged to the top as well. So they stay in the hitbox of the boss for as long as possible. Like he does this circle. He does this circle movement and he releases his shot every time he's moving upwards. But yeah, that was a really fast floor. One thing that is important with the teleporter, of course, is mapping. You don't want to see these curses of the lost. Nice. And that's a classic teleport. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That's what you want to see. A teleport really far away from the starting room. Yep. It's gonna be a fast run. That first run was also way faster than I said. Oh, damn it, close. That first run was see, this time we go to the boss rush. Take the wafer. Come on, do it. For the BM. Nah. That's the reasonable choice, of course. And now we start teleporting. This is looking okay. This is a really tricky teleport where you kind of have to consider whether you want to teleport again. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, oh man. This is an ugly floor. Like, I feel this one on a deep personal level. This is exactly what you don't want to see when you're running the teleporter. Oh, that movement is so clean though. You can like look at how it clears this. It's a little thing, right? But look at how he clears this button room. It's so fluid. He sees the room and he immediately knows. He doesn't have to think about it for even a split second. He immediately knows the path he has to take. It's these small optimizations that really make an Isaac run what it is. You know, I'm assuming fallenfor gets a lot of similar stuff, but especially back when I ran the game, there was a lot of, why would you speedrun Isaac? Isn't it randomly generated? Yeah, but you need to be able to execute the game on a really deep level. Like, you need to have a really deep understanding of all the rooms of the game and how to execute them properly with the items you're running. There's so many little optimizations that you can do with this game. Man, this teleporter has it out for him. Like, my man's getting one room teleports over and over again. Okay, bit of a farm here to try and get some more items, and now we're teleporting out, I imagine. Oh man. I would assume golden teleporter is OP. No, a golden teleporter is gonna be Garbo for speedrunning. It's way worse than the regular teleporter. Alright, probably gonna go into the challenge room, clean that out. He doesn't even check the golden chest. Alright. Fair enough. Why's the music off? Alright, we're teleporting again. Let me fix that real quick. Okay. We're back on here. Still teleporting. Oh man, this cathedral teleporter has not been kind to him. And you can see on his splits that he's almost behind his PB again already. But obviously, you know, individual splits for Isaac speedruns don't really matter too much. Like, typically what you do is you look at your PB and then you take the average length per run. And then you try and beat that, of course, right? So I didn't do the math on this yet, but it's like, it's a minute 9, it's an hour 19, so it should be easy to math out, right? It's, let's say an hour 20, because that's 80 minutes, that's easier to math. 80 divided by 7, that would be like 11, a little less than 11 and a half minutes per character, so we're still on really good pace. All right, making it to the chest. Those teleports on the last 3 floors have been so bad. Let's just get a teleport directly to the boss room here. Come on, let's do it. That's not a great teleporter. Host hat is okay. I mean, you're never sad to see that. But what you really want to see is how you hit spacebar and get straight to the boss. Nice 2020. Oh, man. The boss room is probably somewhere top right. Oh no, it's bottom left. Oh my god, I would have misread that map if that was me running. Alright, he finally made it to the boss room though. What did I say? 11.5 minutes, so we'd be shooting for sub 22 for the second character to be on pace. So yeah, I mean, still a very, very strong run. Nowhere near as strong as that Eden run, but that Eden run also had everything from floor 1. And then we go to Cain. All right. Cain, also an incredibly strong character. Got one of the highest damage multipliers in the entire game. After Judas. And I don't know about Azazel's multiplier, but that one's probably higher too. And, yeah. Now begins the gauntlet of looking for a good starting room. I like how he pre-holds R as he enters an item room too, to save as much time as possible. That's great. But yeah, I'm no stranger to this gauntlet, of course. Sometimes you sit there on a great run and then you just reset the game for 5 minutes because you can't find a speedrun worthy starting item. And it's one of the most heartbreaking ways to actually lose a world record pace run. Not on the 3rd character, because that's something you see pretty frequently, but when that happened... Oh, never mind. I thought he was going to start it, actually. When you're on like the 6th character and then you end up losing the run because you reset for 5 minutes, that's... Oh, there's the fetus. All right, that was a top tier speedrunning item back in my day already. Fetus, of course, dealing really nice damage. The bombs are comparatively... What are you doing? Okay. The bombs are... Bro, if that's a bad trip, I'm getting anxiety here watching this. Whoa, man, it's high rolling. All right. And it's worth it. Where was I? Dr. Fetus. Yeah, the bombs are fairly easy to control. You can shove it into enemies so they get stopped. And it scales really well with damage as well. Goes for those 15 cents. Once again, very important to farm up your resources to get the blue map. Blue map is a bit of a... Blue map people have a bit of a love-hate relationship with in terms of speedrunning. Like, it is a form of mapping, but it's out of the forms of mapping available, it's definitely the least accurate one. Oh my god, that's so hard. It's trolling him so hard. Definitely the least accurate one. Typically, the boss room is in the general direction of the Super Secret room, but that's not always true. So the blue map out of every mapping piece is definitely by far the most likely to troll you. And speaking of trolling, this guy is not easy to hit with a bomb. Oh right, Cain doesn't get bad pills anymore. That's why he chucked those. All right, see, blue map immediately saving him a key as well. Really nice. Big Chubby is... What you really want to see now is more money. Oh god, great. What you want to see now is more money. Right? And maybe another mapping piece. Blue map is not mapping. Hey, I will not tolerate map slander. Whoa! Wait, what? What? Were we going to downpour too? Oh, because the floor is smaller than caves, huh? Is that the reason? Because downpour 2, that must be the reason, right? Downpour 2 is just smaller than caves 1. Yeah, chat's confirming it too. And then see, chat is all that speedrun knowledge. Dude, oh, that's so interesting. That's lost coin. Immaculate. Wait, is that gonna make bomb circle you? Because that sounds really dangerous. It's probably gonna make tear circle you, right? Okay, now I'm really curious to see if he's gonna go alt floor after this one as well. He's also holding that ancient recall, but that's reasonable. It's just a bit of a shaky decision to make to try and figure out when to use that. He used it there to try and get a key maybe, but couldn't. Oh man, my man really wishing right now he had more keys. And then all he gets is a red chest. Now the question, when you get a key, what do you open? Because there's some decisions to make. You don't really have store money. Is he even gonna run back? Probably not. We've got good pills. We already established that, so. Okay, which one do we go to? Item room, no. Oh, bomb timers. Neptune, does that work with Dr. Fetus? Probably not. No. Probably doesn't need item rooms too much. You don't need them too much, but you can still go into an item room and find the mind. Or Mr. Mega. They're not worthless. You know? Alright, that was easy peasy. Get some squeezy. Not going to alt path this time. Gets the Curse of the Labyrinth. Which is generally good in a speedrun. That's generally what you want to see. Because even if you full clear that with Dr. Fetus, that's going to go by really fast. And you're going to clear 2 floors in one, right? And then you still use that super secret room as a reference because it's really the only thing you can go by. And in general, that's gonna get you into the right direction. Jeez. There's so many stones in the middle of rooms. On the depths floors. It's really irritating. I'm starting to feel like it's not here. Okay. Probably to the right on that last branching path that he took. I guess it would be awful if Neptune has worked with Dr. Fetus. I mean, it could just give you tears up, but it didn't seem to do anything. Also, yeah, it might be awful, but it would also be hilarious. I mean, can you imagine? Like how in Forks he pre-bombs another door. Yeah, that's just such an amazing piece of tech. Mine's ash pits are a time waste because of the bosses. They are time consuming. Imagine getting Gideon. No. See, even in speedrunning, Gideon has his influence. Okay, take another Polaroid. Try to get some damage from here. Really, Hungry Soul is worth it? Alright. Alright. I didn't think it would be, but fair enough. Alright, goes into that secret room to try and take a shortcut and instead gets greeted. And it's not even a shortcut. We've all been there. We've all been there. Yeah, that felt like a dead end, but always hard to tell. And again, the super secret room is the only thing you can go by. Overall, that blue map on this floor still saved a good amount of time, right? We only took one bad turn, and this is definitely going to be the boss. It's Mr. Fred again. I love it that they made it so Dr. Fetus doesn't actually kick your own bombs back in your face anymore. It used to do that. Back Dagger, my beloved. Taking the Satanic Bible with him. Imagine if that was health up and he just got rid of Guppy's paw. Oof, that was close. Oh boy. I feel this, man. You're on a good run and you're in the late game with 2 hearts. I don't understand why he's not using the Satanic Bible. I really don't understand that. Like, why did you take the thing? Just so you can use it if things get dicey? I mean, that's fair. Oh god. But like, I feel like if you're not going to use the Satanic Bible on cooldown, you could have just rolled with Guppy's Paw. You'd get a shitty item then. Well, he's not going to get an item on this floor because it's Womb 2. There's not going to be an item. That's why I'm surprised he's not using it. But, I mean, maybe the cutscene is just too long and you really only use the Satanic Bible in a pinch. I mean, that's reasonable. What do we got here? Okay, kind of sad we can't take that to Succubus, I imagine, but that's okay. Jesus. Alright, Big Chub actually doing some solid work there. That was a good use of Big Chub. Good use. Oh, he might have been saving it to steal a devil deal. That's actually a good point. Oh well, guess we'll never know. Okay, these rooms are also awkward. It's so hard to bomb through. And you kind of want to clear some of them now that you have the Satanic Bible. Because despite Dr. Fetus being infamous for bombing through rooms fast, you can also clear them pretty fast, of course, when your entire means of damage output is bombs. Props that devil card for Isaac. That's what I usually used to do, because Isaac is the much harder fight between Isaac and Blue Baby, and they have the same amount of health. Oh, he has the light bulb. Dude, you guys are so much smarter than I am. Right, he wants to keep the light bulb active. Okay, Delirium Gambit? No. So he only uses it when he needs to, because he has the light bulb trinket. That makes sense. He uses it here because he can just replace it with this thing. Okay. And this is where it gets interesting, because remember, in the chest, you cannot bomb through doors. That is not possible in the chest. So he's gonna have to manually get through all of this. Sure, he would have loved to kill Famine last there, so he gets the soul heart from him. But if you wait for Conquest to come back every time, that could waste a lot of time, so he just decided to get rid of it. Of Famine while Conquest was off screen. Nice credit card drop. That's exactly what you want to see. Is he going to take the time to use it? Yes. This is an awkward one too. Okay, nice. Pretty much beeline to the boss. And now between Zagdagger and Jesus. Between Zagdagger and Dr. Fetus and the Polaroid, this is going to be easy peasy. So we're at 1125, which is pretty much exactly an average of 1130. And thus begins the reset bonanza again. Now Eve, really interesting as well, because you want to stay at 1 red heart to get the curse active. The Whore of Babylon. Ooh, all right, that's juicy. Taking pills here too, interesting. Gets a health up with Eve, which is okay. I mean, you want a devil deal down anyway. So it's okay to get the currency early on. The devil deal currency, aka HP. Eve's Mascara is an interesting start. I mean, obviously a lot of potential here, but the thing with Eve's Mascara is that it definitely needs some help to produce a fast run. It is a 2x damage multiplier, despite being a tears down. It's not how it used to, that it gives you half tears and double damage, which used to be a net neutral on DPS, right? It doesn't take away half your tear rate anymore, so it is a damage up. And that 2x damage multiplier is going to help you scale into the late game super smoothly, but it's definitely an item that needs help, right? It's not like he's going to be set as soon as he finds a map with this one. He's going to need some damage and tear rate. to help carry the mascara. Maybe some crowd control as well, some piercing. We'll see how it goes. Nice double nickel. Not going to the item room, trying to find the resources to get mapping from the store. Oh, that. Oh, okay, it gets an Emperor card. I was thinking that potato peeler looks actually pretty nice, but Emperor card works too. So this devil deal is pretty make or break on a run like this, right? Because if you take this build to the caves, oh my god, uses all his resources available to clear the haunt as fast as possible. Goes down to half a heart because he knows he's gonna deal them away anyway. Judas's shadow. All right, that's gonna help. And the shovel. Oh, doesn't catch the bombs in time. He's not gonna take the treatment. That's interesting. And then he just Judas shadows it up. And now he has 22 damage tiers. Takes the experimental treatment to... Ooh. Wait, what the heck is that? Dude, what are these experimental treatments? Look at that. Minus shot speed. It lowered 4 stats. What? Jesus Christ. Or did he... No, wait, why is he losing? Why is he losing so much damage? He lost like 7 damage off of that experimental treatment. Oh, does it maybe... The whore? Ah, okay, it just temporarily turns off the Whore of Babylon. Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. All right. So he actually seems to have gained damage from the experimental treatment. I see. All right, planetarium here. That's... Oh, I can never remember. That's Pluto. All right, that's a good one. That's a good one. The speed up is nice, and the size down. I mean, it's neat. Okay, this is not a set of enemies that you want to see with Eve's Mascara. Time to accidentally use the shovel on decoration and get a crawl space. I would imagine that's not gonna happen, but it would be kind of hilarious. All right. Oh man, 25 damage tiers on Caves 1. That is massive. And somehow this build is gonna still struggle with big crowds. Which is also, I imagine, I mean, he's almost done with the floor, so I might as well save the shovel for the next floor. But you still want to see some devil deals and boss items, right? Like any damage and tier rate up is still going to be massive. And honestly, you're not complaining about PJs here either. Well, that's nice. Okay, now this is where you pray for no curse of the maze, so you can just skip the floor. Oof. That's a bit of a choice. Oh, he actually... Okay, that must... Oh, okay. That must have been on purpose, right? There's... Wait, what? Oh, hold up. Are we about to see hot new tech? What? What? Hold on. I need to see that again. What was that? Yo! Hold up, I gotta see that again. I don't understand what's happening. Like, what is this wiggle that he does there? So he picks up the Tech X. And then, but like, why would you wiggle to the left like this? I don't understand. He does it again here. But then on the third one, he just goes straight to the right. So there's some clipping that he's doing here, I imagine. Because now he wedges himself pretty nicely into the bottom right, and the bomb slips over him. That is Pluto. If you are small and fast, you can wiggle outside. Jesus Christ, look at that. Bam! Into the error room. And then we're gonna pop the Satanic Bible for good measure and go to the next floor. There's a way to clip with the ladder and being small to bomb method. Yeah, he might have tried to do the clip without wasting the bomb first. We don't have a bomb anymore. Now, this floor you gotta clear because you need the Polaroid to be able to go to Blue Baby. But I wonder if we're gonna see the same thing again on Womb 1. Take the bomb so you can clip. Nice, nice. Okay, not even checking the thing, and now we're just gonna go to the next floor. I mean, what else could he need, right? There's like an abysmally low chance that you actually get a black market and find a compass, but just move on. Fairly certain he was trying to preserve his bomb, but then said, oh, you need to go now. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I need to learn about this clip. I need to see how that works. That's some crazy tech. I bet there's some YouTube tutorial about that somewhere. That was that just blew my mind. That was crazy. I mean, I clipped out of the black market or out of the crawl space like that back in my days. That was already a thing, but we did it very differently. Okay, there's the mom fight. Oh, I wonder, hold up, can you use that clip to skip Cathedral? That's gonna be an interesting one, because you can't get a trapdoor on Cathedral, obviously, but you can get a crawl space on a decoration tile. So I wonder if we're gonna actually see a Cathedral skip here. There is a decoration tile there that I can use. Oh my god, we're gonna see it again, are we? Firemind! Wait, can you do it here? Jesus! My brother in Christ, that was so clean too. Look at this. Look at how clean that was. Drops the bomb, takes the item, wedges himself behind the bomb. Oh my god. And this room too, without thinking, just takes a stapler and runs. Knows he doesn't need the bandage. Because he has 6 hearts and an Emperor card, so there's no way he's gonna die here. He can literally just stand in place and not dodge and be fine. Wow, that was insane. That was one of the sickest runs I've ever seen. Look at this, 7 minutes. Wow. Okay, now we're moving on to Isaac. If you're enjoying these kinds of reactions, make sure to let me know in the YouTube comments. Let me also think if you knew about that black market clip. That was nuts. I want to know what you think. I want to know if you want to see more of these in the future. And if you enjoyed them, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video as well. Now comes the gauntlet again. The reset gauntlet, which is nowhere near as bad with Isaac. You can also see... Oh, is Hemo not a start, or did he accidentally reroll that? I wonder. Oh, did I? Did I? Accuracy brings power. And then we're doing this? Really? What is he trying to get out of this? Why is the music off again? It doesn't matter if we Twitch chat like those reactions. No, but you're gonna tell me regardless. Oh, I didn't hit repeat. That's why it didn't work. Okay. I'm trying to use those bombs to get the secret room. Apparently that's worth the time investment, and the secret room isn't there. Love when that happens. Oh no, wait, it is there. How did that... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, no, that was pretty far away, actually. That was pretty far away. Okay, goes for the guy with the sense in his eyes. Doesn't get a nickel, the classic. And then Deadeye. I mean, it's a 2 times damage multiplier. If you're consistent at the game, it's a very, very good item. Definitely a speedrunning start back in my day. Utilized the Mully Booms to try and get some money, and the bomb. Didn't get the money, but you know. I knew about bomb clip while being small, giving you back the power to crawl space clip, but I would like to know what exactly he was trying with the ladder. I would love to know that too. I'm gonna try and figure that out and update you guys if I can figure it out. But spoilers, I probably won't. Get that placenta. Actually taking it. Okay, that's a bit surprising. Where are we going now? We have 6 cents. And no keys. Why are we looking for this? Oh, yeah, of course. So that's 3 plays, 4, 5. Is he gonna go for 6? 6. Full health pill? Oh. 7 is the one you want to hit, right? I really wonder if he's gonna actually run back and forth here. Is he gonna go back? Oh heck yeah, dude. We're high rolling, man. High rolling for that Sacred Heart Mind Godhead. Let's do it. Come on. I mean, he's probably going to do it. It's a world record speedrun, but... Wafer. Rotten Bit. That's actually pretty good. I mean, in terms of speed, that is actually phenomenal. I think a lot of people, like both for Deathless and speedrunning, sleep on how much damage Rotten Baby outputs. I explained that in a different video, but what a lot of people don't seem to realize is that the Rotten Baby can actually draw aggro as well. As soon as you get close enough to an enemy, so your fly starts going towards that enemy, Rotten Baby is actually going to be aggroed on that enemy, and every fly it spits out after that is automatically going to go to that enemy, even from across the entire room, right? Until that enemy is dead. So you can aggro Rotten Baby on an enemy, and the fly output, and with them dealing double your damage, it's nuts. It's a lot of DPS. Uh-oh. Whoa! That was scary! Oh my god, look at that! That troll bomb drop! This run could have been over so easily here if he'd gotten a short bomb timer or reacted slowly. That was scary. Nice double heart. And a tinted rock, so our health situation is about to be fixed. Nice. Alright, and then Rotten Baby is aggroed and is gonna do the damage. Nice bomb. Very good. Well done. Doesn't take the question mark for some reason. Rerolls the... Okay, he rerolls the 1 heart item to try and get a 2 heart item. Understandable. Didn't get a 2 heart item, unfortunately, but, you know... Other than that, some standard room clearing here. I bet he wanted to save that black card for the big room. But it is what it is. Actually trying to avoid the big room. I used to just try and get it over with, honestly, because most of the time you're gonna have to go through that room anyway. Like, the way the floor generation works is much more likely you're gonna have to pass the big room than avoid it. Alright, get Rotten Baby aggroed on Bombino. Actually, doesn't even need Rotten Baby. He's just gonna go for bombs. That's fair. Alright, that was a fast floor. And it's an Isaac run, so we can be sure to get more strong stuff along the way, or at least it's very likely we will. Another tin and rock. That one was not very fruitful, unfortunately. God, we're going so fast. It's crazy. He's Sonic speed too with his 1.6 speed. That's so fast as well. You may see blue, Larry. I see a free soul heart. Go into the item room though. Oh, that is a good one. As of Repentance, that is a good one. Because it doesn't give you minus 35% damage. And it's going to be affected by the multiplier as well, as long as you hit the tiers. Because I'm pretty sure the laser never counts as missing. So it's only the tiers you need to be worried about. Good stuff. Good stuff. Probably playing that, yeah. Two of clubs doubles his bombs. That, I mean, that could be useful if the, if the boss item isn't too good. If the boss item isn't great, then he can use the batteries in that super secret room to try and reroll it for a damage up. I wonder if he's gonna do that. Come on, give a range up so we can see what he's gonna do. Oh man, you're not gonna skip Binky. That was boring. I wanted to see what he does when he gets a range up. He is gonna go back though, presumably to find the secret room and maybe a key. Oh, and to get into the store, which is not gonna have mapping, it seems. Still no mapping. Still no mapping. Actually, hold up. We have the batteries as well. Oh, come on. Mapping? Mapping? Oh, man. Tarot Cloth is okay, of course. Stronger cards are nice. And that Strength card. Okay, that's interesting. He went in there, grabbed one of the two batteries, and then moved on. Wonder what the thought process there was. There's another planetarium. But he can't get inside. Trying to find a good card to go with that Tarot Cloth. There's an Emperor card, which doesn't do anything with the Tarot Cloth, but still the best speedrunning card. Yeah, this seems pretty standard. I mean, this is a very cut and dry Tech 2 run, but that doesn't make it any less exciting. I mean, we are still at 7 damage, which is a lot for Tech 2. We have that infinite range laser in a big room that's just super comfy. It's a good time. It's a good time. I'm sure he wants to see more keys here. Because you're Isaac, you have that D6. The stores are even more valuable than usual. And the game just decides, yeah, nah, you're not going to enter the store. You wanted to go fast? Nah, not on my watch. No key. Wait, what? We're going back? Are we going back for a key? Oh, no, he just... Okay. How do you know that? Oh, because it's a looping floor. Sure. So there was a just chances. There's a loop in the floor, so it's just there's a chance it was there, so he just took it. Interesting. Okay. Oh, when you have to think about it. He's a mad lad. He's crazy, chat. He's crazy. And then he skips the health up. Oh my god. What an insane person. Pool card. You're so hoping for the Hierophant there. Oh, there's another planetarium that he can't enter. Man, he even goes in there. I would have attacked these guys from behind the rocks with the spectral that I just gained. But apparently, fallenfor does not know what safety is. Okay. Prioritizing the planetarium over the store. And probably gets rewarded with Jupiter. I think that was Jupiter. I can never tell them apart, but I'm pretty sure that was Jupiter. Hierophant card. Bro? Wait. Emperor card? Are we having a brain fart? Because that would feel incredibly liberating. No? Okay. That only happens to me, I see. Oh, and now we're... Wait, are we rolling the... Really? That's Saturn, right? That's a good one. Especially with piercing, Saturn is nuts. Yeah, Isaac pees himself at the start of a room if you enter with half a heart. That is one way for you to tell that you're almost dead when you start with the Curse of the Lost. Yeah, look at that. Piercing Saturnus. The fact that your tears don't disappear after hitting something, it's just so strong. Man, there's no way... Does he... Are we stealing from the boss rush? Probably. It's not the strongest of runs. So we're probably gonna see, yeah, we're definitely gonna see a boss rush steal. There's no way he just replaced an Emperor card with a Fool card. Alright, Red Mom. Definitely a lot nicer from a speedrun perspective than Blue Mom. That's useless. Are we taking one-shot tiers? Probably not. Maybe? No. Take that. Take the Soul Heart. I mean, yeah, that's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. That was kind of disappointing. He does have a key now, though, so I'm assuming we're gonna visit the store one more time, right? To try and find mapping. Nope. Notched axe. I mean, that lets you skip rooms, right? Actually, that's a good point. That's better than the D6 at this point. Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Mercurius in the planetariums. Okay, this is like a minor nitpick, but I'm pretty sure the play in, not this room, I'm pretty sure the play in this room is just to kill the one guy, because it's only this guy in this room, if I remember correctly. But I mean, I don't know. He has Notched Axe is another item that I never actually speedrun with, because that was like Afterbirth or Afterbirth Plus. He probably just knows he has enough Notched Axe charges to go ahead and skip the entire thing. He probably does. That thing lasts forever, honestly. Dark Prince's Crown is interesting, but if he wants to put it online, he's gonna have to find another health up. But that's also a very good item if you manage to get it active. Oh man, look at that Notched Axe going, man. They made that item so good. Blow that guy up for high devil deal chance. I was wondering if he was debating playing him for the health up, but he also only has 6 cents, so that's not exactly in your favor. Oh man, that execution is so clean. Look at this again. How he takes out both of the eyeballs right off the bat. Another player would have stood like here, right? To try and just have the laser hit both the eyes and the heart. But that way you miss out on the DPS from the Saturnus on the heart. So speed-wise, it's much more optimal to stay here. Even if it's less convenient to clear this way, drop the bomb while killing this guy, and then run to the other side so you don't get blown up. That's, oh my god, that's so smart. And then we just Notched Axe through it because that thing actually deals some bonkers damage, as I learned just recently. Okay, so this is the 5th run. The 5th individual run of the 7-character run. That's a mid-boss room. Fun fact, you cannot force your way into a mid-boss room. So if you find a door like that you cannot bomb open, you know there's a mid-boss behind it. So no reason to go in there. That's funny. I haven't seen that in forever because that doesn't really come up in Deathless Streaking. Alright, there comes the Isaac fight, trying to maximize the Saturnus damage again. I mean, we still have a lot of invincibility, but you'd think we need some of that for Blue Baby as well. Using the bombs. Yeah, man's just utilizing all the resources he has available. Yeah, I guess there are a lot of planetarium items that are good for speedrunning, so prioritizing the planetarium is actually an interesting play. Just something that never occurred to me, because in terms of Deathless Streaking, planetariums are so irrelevant. All right, loads and loads of hearts and Polaroid invincibility, so I'm assuming we're just gonna tank through this. He even runs in the opposite direction of how the Saturnus tiers circle to get as many hits in as possible. That is so clever. Yeah, that was insanely well executed. The run itself, you know, 16 minutes. That's a pretty slow Isaac run, and in terms of a speed run in general, 16 minutes is not really what you're shooting for. But I also find it interesting how he goes into ghost form. Is the ghost faster? Or is that just like a meme? Oh no, it's actually 1.3 speed. So yeah, once you're in range of the door, you actually want to switch forms to go faster. That is smart. Oh wow, really? We're starting that? Or are we just peeking? Oh my god, we're actually starting this. Good lord, the optimization. Look at that. Turning into ghost form once you're in range of the door every single time. Oh my god, are we gonna see that all run long? Because that is bonkers. Okay, probably gonna pull over the flies so he can look for the super secret here, but it's not there. Is he gonna... He's gonna go back to juggle that bomb to the top wall, right? Tier size up. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna move on. All right. Interesting. Oh wow, that's also a sick bit of tech to enter the trapdoor. I didn't know about that one. You enter the trapdoor as the ghost, and then your body is going to be on the left side of the wall. It's a bit of a gamble though too, if there's no door there. And suddenly you're just doubled your path. So it's like a 50-50. Ah, I don't know. What are the odds that there's a door on the left when the floor spawns in? Couldn't he have gone into ghost form there and just pressed... Oh, you don't need to press the middle button here. Okay. Item room is probably top right. That's why he's going there, I imagine. Because the boss is definitely to the far left. Okay, nice. Pointy rib. I love that item personally. It's not a fantastic speedrunning item, but I just think the item itself is really great. Not bothering with the tinted rock because you're probably not using the ghost form for anything other than to cross gaps and to like exit the room. Nevertheless interesting. Also not peeping into the store with the 3 keys. That's a bit of an interesting one because you could have checked. Actually, he has the Book of Secrets. He doesn't need mapping. That bomb fly, that exploding enemy was so convenient for him. Wow. I love that. Okay, brimstone bombs are nice, and we're gonna go to the alternate path again because the floor is shorter. Very nice. Common cold? Oh, lusty blood. All right. Gambling man. And we're just gonna bomb through this, right? That's a ghost chest. Chaos. Oh, please tell me we're taking chaos. We're probably taking the blue map, but that would have made me happy if it was chaos. So now we have the Book of Secrets and a mapping piece, which is nice, which also means sometimes the Book of Secrets is going to do nothing because it's going to roll the blue map. But additional information is always nice, and brim bombs are just going to murder the bosses so hard. That's touch is neat. Bit surprised we're taking the demon baby, but man, this is exciting. A lot of this is so well executed. Book of Secrets will not roll the mapping you don't have, since like I don't know. Okay, that's news to me then, because that definitely wasn't a thing back in my days. That's a bit of a garbage room. That was a bit rude, not gonna lie. Oh, this is so well executed. Really nice. Bomb through this room because the mushrooms take forever to take out. That one was easy again. And then Gertie probably dies to like 2 Brim Bombs. Or 3 if that happens. Oh no! Actually, no, hold up. He was hit. I did not realize that the Book of Secrets did not roll the mapping you already have, because that makes the blue map insanely valuable, of course, because that means the Book of Secrets will always roll either the map or the compass. Alright, Soul of the Keeper. I like how he only picks what's absolutely necessary because he wants to be able to afford another 15-cent item. Doesn't even take the soul. Actually, soul heart on this character doesn't really matter too much. I'm sure he would like to see some move speed at this point. We're still at that starting 1.0 move speed. That doesn't feel great at this point in time. Alright, nice Tin Rock, Sun card, Moon card, really, over Sun. Alright. Actually, yeah, I mean, we have Book of Secrets and the blue map. I guess we don't take the Sun card, yeah. If you have full map, it will give you X-ray vision for the floor when used. What? Wow, today I learned. I didn't realize they did that with the Book of Secrets. Such a good change. If you have Lost Curse, it'll also provide X-ray. Oh my god. I learned so many new things today. Still on the hunt for those resources, which at this point is a bit surprising to me. I mean, what else would you want from the store? I'm sure he has something in mind, which is why he's doing it, but... Alright, those Brim Bombs. Maybe he just wanted the bombs from that other room because, you know, Brim Bombs are so good. Oh, he just wanted to steal, I see. Analog stick. I don't know, that doesn't seem worth it to me personally, but... If you think it's worth it, that's fair. Oh, Jesus. That's a long floor. That's better. I mean, I've seen hard mode floors that are shorter than this. This is a very long floor. Oh no. You probably just bomb through this too, right? But it hurts a bit to use the bombs like that. Because you want to use them to clear the boss fights. But when you get a long floor like this, it's bound to eat some bombs. Oh man, that lack of speed really hurts. I can just imagine Russian curses when he saw that map. I can't, but that's mainly because I don't know what cursing in Russian sounds like. I mean, except the one that everyone knows, but... Okay, this looks like a pretty straightforward floor, although... It could... Okay, this looks fine. But I feel like there was a universe where it actually went up here and then to the left and wrapped all the way around here. It doesn't seem to be that. It's probably gonna go like up here and then to the left, but... And I'm sure he knows too. Yeah, he knows. He goes up instead of left. It would have been really tempting to go left from that last room, but... Oh, there's actually an argument for clearing Lust here because it could drop the virus to give you speed up, but I suppose he doesn't see the risk versus reward as worth it. Do I want an example? No, I'm good. Sorry. This is gonna be a family-friendly YouTube video. Are we taking Heartbreak? We're taking Heartbreak. Oh my god, that one's even worse than Womb 1. What is that? That is ridiculous. Like, that's not just a case of I've seen shorter hard mode floors. This is like 90% of hard mode floors are shorter than this. What is that? Oh my god, that hurts me, and I'm not even the one running this. Oh no. Might as well clear it now. Oh god, this is one of the, this is the kind of floor where if you had a Emperor card, he might have actually popped it immediately. Oh my god, that hurt. Come on, you deserve a short chest for that. Oh, he's down to his last heart. A lot of damage on that floor. At least he has mapping for the chest. Yeah, but what if the chest looks exactly like this again? Oh, that is smart. Go into your ghost form, take a tap to attack the to activate the Polaroid, and then actually smack him with the bone club. Yeah, that's well done. Okay, we're probably gonna see some chest opening here. All right, that's not terrible. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's not there because that's a small room, so it's down here. Okay, that's not as bad as it looks. I'm surprised he's not popping Soul of Azazel immediately, but I guess he's trying to save it for a time where it's going to clear the entire floor, and he decided that one room was too much. It's only 7.5 seconds. Wow, it made it exactly to the boss. And now it's just popping his Polaroid again. Yeah, just hammer through it. This is definitely not the strongest run we've had so far, but excellent health management once again. GG, well played. All right, last run. And we already know it's going to be fast one because we know the end time of this. This guy is pretty good. He's pretty okay at the game. Hold up, let me take inventory here actually at this point. So we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes, and I said to beat the PB, it'd roughly have to be runs of 11 minutes 30 seconds on average, right? Which after 6 characters, that would be 69 minutes. Nice. And we're at 68 minutes, so we're like slightly ahead of pace here. Very slightly ahead of pace. We already know what the we already know the end time is 1 hour 17 minutes, so we're gonna be done in 7 or 8. And we're still looking for a starting item. Jesus Christ, how fast is this final run gonna be? Yeah, you keep the strong characters for the end, exactly, because they're the most consistent, right? They're the most likely to get a strong run. So you basically minimize the chances of the run dying towards the end after you've already invested 1 hour of your life into it. Are we gonna see a knife? Like, if the run's gonna be that short, I feel like we're gonna see a knife. I'm a bit sad that the fruitcake isn't viable because it makes that laser just beautiful. Oh, Capricorn, I see. That can't be everything. There's no way we're getting a 7-minute run on a Capricorn. Come on, where's the overpowered stuff? Nice use of the black heart. The overpowered stuff, I see. 5 more cents. Probably gonna blow up these pots in the middle, huh? No? Oh, I would be all over those pots in the center. Really? Ah, okay. Okay, those will do it. Oh, you want to use the bomb for the secret room, and there's a nickel. All right, dime. All right, all right, all right, all right. I've been bested. I've been one-upped. Been really enjoying your YouTube videos. Hey, my check. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you catch a stream live. We're just on the last leg here of the newest 7-character world record, and it's been a treat. Especially that black market clip that or the crawl space clip. It's not really a... We used to call it black market clip when you clip out of the crawl space because it got you to a black market, but it gets you to an error room now, so I guess it's an error room clip. All right, what are we getting? Getting another mapping book? Yeah, sure. Pop the Book of Revs ones for the meat cube? No. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit surprised by that one. I mean, oh, never mind. Actually, we got a bandage ball last floor. And you just don't want to see the animation for the Book of Revelations. Sure. That makes a lot of sense. Magus Bow, I mean... You take it. It's currency for going faster, either by virtue of paying it in the devil deal or to go faster, to save time by taking damage. And we're going... Well, hold up. I was reading chat. What did we get in the devil deal? Pentagram? Alright, alright. The ladder gives needed speed to clip to the error room. It's not needed to bomb yourself with correct. Okay, I see. We were wondering about that earlier, but Twitch had already told you. Yeah, this is the moment where you'd go for money if you didn't already have the map, but you do. So at this point, you just go full steam ahead and you hope to find, I don't know, stuff that makes you go faster. Alright, nice use of the black heart. I'm sure that was 100% intentional. It was probably one of those cases... I mean, I've done this many times, right? You start clearing the room and then you just decide, oh, nah, you know, the black heart's just going to be faster. Death card. Alright. Dude, Azazel. I might always emphasize how Azazel struggles with fights like Mega Satan and Delirium, but like for the purpose of speedrunning, good lord. Oh my god. Headless baby? Probably for the potential conjoined, right? I mean, you're definitely not taking that for the DPS. It has its moments, especially when a bunch of dudes are chasing you, but... Alright, going for the planetarium, I imagine. Because we already established that there's a lot of good speedrunning items in there. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That is insane. Oh, that is disgusting. Wow. Get some tier 8. Get nothing from that, I imagine. Alright, alright. What was it? Mercurius, the one that keeps all doors open. we're just running through. If you see a room that's fast to clear, you go for it because you want to recharge. Really? Okay, I would not have the balls to go for a blind item at this point. Alright. Yeah, if you see a quick to clear room, you just clear it for the book recharge, and other than that, you just run. Nice bomb. The fabled speedrunning technique of pre-dropping bombs in the hopes of a a thingy spawning there. Of course, we don't check the boss rush because we don't see what's in there anyway, and then we just go straight to the top. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Start the floor at 1:15.8. 1:15.9. 1:15.09 started the floor. This is gonna be a sub 1 minute womb 1. This is totally gonna be a sub. This is gonna be a sub 30 seconds womb 1. It's gonna be a sub 20 seconds womb 1. Never mind. What? Oh? Can you force Cole like that? Is that what just happened? And we keep the pony because it shreds bosses and we don't really need the book at this point. Okay, I'm a bit surprised. What was that? Can you guarantee Cole like this? That's the only explanation I have. Go back for this because you want the pony charge for Mom's Heart. Do you remember the rebirth Krampus abuse? Yes. Alright, and now we're running straight towards it again, and we're planning to take out the last room just before Isaac for the charge. It's still possible to do, but much harder. And you didn't do it. I see, I see. Alright, use the reverse strength card to lower Isaac's defenses. That was ridiculous. I mean, I just had a video about how strong the pony is, but look at this. It's so good. Undefined? The god teleport? Do it? Oh, never mind. Alright, and then we even get an easy room for the last room before. Look at that damage. Good god. What a run. Barely missed the sub 117. Oh. Alright, yo, that's sick anyway. Wow. Oh, what a run. What a run. That was my personal highlight. Let me know in the comments what about this you enjoyed the most. My personal highlight was the black market clips that I had no idea about, right? That was the insanest part for me. But yeah, let me know what you like the best, both in the YouTube comments and in Twitch chat, of course. But yeah, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this type of content, again, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that follow button. If you're watching on Twitch, I would really appreciate if you could support me this way. And I hope to see you in the next one.